Hi there, glad you could join me. In this video I'm going to make some charcloth. It's what you use to make when you have flint and steel and you are lighting your fire. Then you use some charcloth normally. You can use other materials as well, but for practical purposes I find charcloth to be well, it's the most practical really. So it's really easy, and all you need is, well, you need to have a fire going. So I'm going to light the fire now, and I will show you how I make charcloth. It's something that I do quite often because I'm whenever I'm out as a Viking. Sounds a bit silly, I know, but whenever I'm out presenting the Viking Age to people, which I do quite often actually, I need to have some charcloth because, well, I'm going to light my fire while I talk now. Now, I was talking about the Vikings, as I often do. Well, Vikings would normally not have been using charcloth, and one of the reasons is that they didn't have cotton fabric. So you can use linen actually, but linen was very expensive, and you normally wouldn't have used your linen to make charcloth in the Viking Age. But my point is that you need to use some kind of plant fibers. So if you have an old t-shirt, that would be perfect. Well, a cotton t-shirt. So you can use some other, well, you can actually use punk wood, which is wood that has a rotten wood that has some kind of dry rot. I'm not sure what it's called in English. It's some kind of rot. You can treat that just as I will be treating some cotton fabric, and you can use that later to make fire with your flint and steel. There are some kinds of fungus that grows in these woods that you can use, and I've heard actually someone are using what's it called again? I've done it. I have done myself once. I've a plant called cat tail. It looks a bit like a cat's tail. Now you can use that one as well. It takes a little bit more effort, but you can use it. But I'm going to use some cotton fabric. So we have the fire going, and now we are going to make our charcloth. We are going to make something that looks like this. This is charcloth. And it's totally black. Oops, dropped some. So now you need some kind of steel container, like this one for instance. And what I've done is that I've taken lots of, well actually I'm making a lot now, lots of pieces of cotton, and you just stack them in your container. Now these are different, some are thicker actually because they're from my old trousers and it's the seam here, so these will take longer time. But I'm putting them all in the container. And the container should be tight with no... The point is you want this to be charred without it burning. So there should be no openings, except like, well, there will be air in the container of course, but it's sort of, you know, like a closed container. But not like, it's not like airtight, like this. So, and then you just put it on top of your fire, like this. And then you wait. How long you're going to have to wait will depend on how much fabric you have in your container and how large your container is. So obviously I have a lot now, so I'm going to wait for, well, depends a little bit now, but maybe 15 minutes, something like that, and then we'll see. So now let's see if it has cooled down. It's a little bit warm. Oops. Yeah. We'll give it another few minutes. Okay. Now it's starting to rain, so I'm getting wet here now, but let's see now. Yes. This is charcoal. Charcloth, sorry. Now, let's see. You don't want this to get wet, so I'll close this one. We have lots of good charcloth here now. I'll put it here. Let's see if it works. I have my flint and steel here. Just check if this has become blunt. Now I think it will be okay. Getting water on the flint now. I have to lean over a little bit. I don't know if you can see this, I hope so. I'll try to shield the charcloth from the rain. Now let's see. This is what you need to light your fire with your flint and steel. Now, where did it go? Yes, here you can see. So I'll just pick that up from the ground now straight away. It is raining quite a lot right now, but anyway, better to be safe. So that is how you make your char cloth, and it's really simple. And now the rain is, it's really simple, and it's something that's always good to have in your tinder box, or like in a pouch like this one with your flint and steel. So again, thanks a lot for joining me, and thanks for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't already, then please do hit that subscribe button. So I'll have another video up in about a week, and until then, take care.